Girls Love Pink game at 1 p.m. Friday here, and then we go to Wyoming on Sunday.
Well, yeah, fun weekend. Play 1 o'clock here, which there's a football game Friday night, so our game got moved, which is fine, but we're hoping to get the word out so we can get a lot of people there. It's our pink game, which is obviously a big deal for our team and for UNM Children's Hospital and for cancer. So we're hoping to get as many people out as we can, and it's a big game for us in the conference. So we still sit in second after splitting on the road this weekend, which was a tough weekend for us, but a good weekend for us. And we still have the opportunity to get a bye in the tournament, but it'll probably mean that we have to win out, which is not easy to win. Colorado State's on a roll right now, and then Wyoming play at Laramie is always difficult. It's just under 8,000 feet, and then we have San Diego State home here, who's kind of the predominant power team in our conference. So tough couple games left, but we're excited for it, and the girls are great energy and great spirit like they have been all year, and we're gonna enjoy it our last little bit here. So.
How difficult is that turnaround? You got the game here, and then you're basically gone on the road.
It's not easy. I mean, Colorado State's tough, so we're going to play here at 1 and actually leave pretty quickly that evening and get up to Denver, and then we have to drive to Laramie. But Laramie's tough to play on, even if you're at your most rested. But to have that as a split weekend is difficult. But I think we have enough seniors and enough kids that know how to take care of themselves, and they'll do that all week this week. And we'll go up there and do the best we can. But it's nothing. Nothing's going to be handed to us, and it hasn't been all year, and we know that. So for us, it's just a mentality that we have to finish. We have to finish stronger than we started, and I think this team will be ready to do that.
Could that work in your favor, to be kind of tired and maybe a little grumpy, play better?
Yeah, maybe. And I mean, they have to do the same thing. So they have to play in San Diego State on Friday night and then turn around. It's a split weekend for all 4 teams. So really, it's difficult, but we're not going to make it an excuse. I mean, I think every team at this point in the season, like, you feel like you're duct taping players together to keep them healthy. But we actually have, like, Casey Murphy's returning to our team. She's been out for almost the entire season as a senior, and she had a good training session this morning, kind of getting her touch back. And we have a couple kids actually coming back, so hopefully they can come back and be impactful and help us wrap this thing up the right way.
You've been involved in so many close games, it seems like. Is it your defense is that good, or you're still looking for maybe just a little more offensive punch?
I think my team's trying to kill me, actually. No, it's every single game this year, other than maybe 2. I mean, 1 we lost pretty badly, 3-0, and then 1 we put 4 goals away. But besides those games, I don't think we've ever had a chance to really take a deep breath this year in a game. But I actually think that works to our advantage, because we know how to close a game, we know how to play at the end of a game, and I think we feel pretty seasoned at that now, because all of our games have been so close. And I'd rather have that than a team that's been easy sailing.
That was so cool on the radio last night. I wanted to ask you why you think she's got this knack for goals that win games. 6 of them this year, 1 off the school record. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and Claire, I've watched Claire play since she was about 6, and she's always done that. Like, she just knows how to score goals. And she'll tell you the same thing. She can have a game where, like, she's not quite as involved as she wants to be, and she still figures out a way to win it for you. And it's important to her. And she's I've said this about her before, but she's a very, very competitive person. Like, she wants to win at everything. So Claire knows the score at the end of the game, and she knows how to find a way to finish. And she's pre-med. She's a local kid from New Mexico. So to see her get that kind of success, and I think she's tied for 3rd now, tied for 3rd all time in New Mexico history. So pretty cool for her, and you couldn't find a better player to have that happen to.
I always talk about the Hicks girl position here.
Yeah.
Another hitter. That's 5 goals and 5 hitters.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. It's if you knew Jessie, you wouldn't find it quite as crazy. She is unbelievably competitive and knows that that's her strength. I mean, we actually talk about it as a team. Every time a ball goes in the air, we actually depend on Jessie so much that other kids aren't heading the way that we'd like for them to. So it's something that we're working on, to not just rely on her on the end of our throw-in and end of corner kicks. But Jessie's special, and she's the hardest working player I've ever coached in my life at any level. And another kid, born and raised in Albuquerque from El Dorado High School. So it's pretty cool to see local products doing so well and carrying our program, and all the other kids helping carry the load together. So.
The 1 o'clock start time, is it all right to be in the daytime instead of the cool of the night? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I love our night games. I think there's something kind of magical about the sun setting, and you can see the mountains, and so that part you're a little bit disappointed to miss that. But on the same hand, like, I mean, at this time of year, it's so beautiful out anyway. It's perfect soccer weather, so we'll be ready. I know Colorado State will too. I think it's going to be another grinder.
It's your goalie also, was it Jonathan, had 7 saves? That's
Yep.
a lot of saves.
It's a lot of saves. Yeah, it's a lot of saves.
You usually don't hear that many saves.
No, and normally we don't give up that many attempts. That's something that we've done really well this year, is kind of limited other team shot attempts on goal. So for her to step up that big, and Emily's a sophomore, a true sophomore, who actually our starting goalkeeper, Taylor Hammock, had to quit this year at the beginning of the year because of concussions. So Emily has stepped up and been huge this year. I mean, her goals against average, I think, was leading the conference for a while. My guess is it's still pretty close. So her and her kicking game and just her confidence, like she's really stepping up right now.
Anything else? No question right here? No? Oh, no question. All right, thanks.
Thanks.